not good. Not good at all. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I want to say first and foremost that if I seem a little down or if I seem a little bit distracted, it's because I think I'm getting sick. So I can hear it in my voice. My tummy's not really feeling 100% right now. I'm literally such a baby when I get sick. I just want to like lie in bed all day. I don't want to do anything. I just want to cuddle with Ronnie. And that's it. Speaking of not a good time, today we are going to be talking about some products that did not work out for me. These are products that I tried over and over and over again, and for some reason they just didn't work with me. And I don't know, they just really frustrated me. They were not a good time when I tried them out. Didn't look good on me. Didn't do what I asked them to do. Some of these brands I really like. It's just that this particular product didn't work out for me for some reason. And I just feel like it's important to do these kind of videos to save you guys money. These kinds of videos are good because they let you know what's not good, a better alternative, or like to save your money for, and why that product didn't work out for them. But yeah, so let's just get into the first product that I did not like. These two are from L'Oreal. This first one is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints. It's these that come with two of them. I think these were released like mid last year, something like that. I have the shade 316 Cool Ivory, and it's a cool concept because you get two eyeshadows in one. They're like cream eyeshadows. Beautiful colors. They have a ton of colors, which is what I really like about them. But what I can't get down with this product is the formula. That's like the biggest thing for me. I don't care how pretty a product is. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't perform like I need it to perform, especially for what it claims to do, it's just not. You put it on the eye, it doesn't last a long time, and when it does fall off, it starts crumbling and flaking on it. I'll show you guys a swatch here. You can even see on the swatch, it's a really pretty color. This is a bad swatch, BTW. It's a really pretty color, but if you look really close up to it, it's not as opaque. You can still see like my skin underneath this. I want it to just be 100% that color, not have to go in with multiple layers of it. And then that's the other issue. You know, you build it up and you go in with multiple layers and it's chunky, and like I said, when it gets dried, it like crumbles and falls off. It's just not pretty on the eye. It doesn't wear a long time, and I found that it happens with this more pearly side and the champagne side. This one you can see it more, that you can still see my skin underneath, and even like right here, you could see that there's like chunks. Not a good eyeshadow. If you're gonna get a good like cream eyeshadow from the drugstore, actually let me get that for you so I can show you. So if you're gonna get some cream eyeshadows from the drugstore, I would recommend these two. These are from Revlon. These are the Photo Ready Eye Art, and you don't get two cream eyeshadows. You get one cream eyeshadow, but then you get a glitter, and both of these are amazing. The glitter lasts. It's not flaky. It's not chunky. The cream eyeshadow is very smooth, glides on, lasts a long time, super opaque and pigmented, which is exactly what you want from your eyeshadows. Otherwise, another good one is the NYX Lingerie Eye Tints. So these are pure cream eyeshadows. I think these are cheaper than both of these. They have a bunch of colors in these. These also last a very long time, super easy to use, to blend out, to apply onto the eye. But yeah, I would much rather prefer these two over the L'Oreal Infallible Paints. It was just not a good product. It didn't last, and I just feel like nobody can really get use out of it because when they dry, they start flaking and crumbling off, and like I said, they just don't last at all on the eye. And then the other L'Oreal product, I was actually pretty surprised that I didn't end up liking. So a newer product from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glow Nude. This is the 750 Sun Kissed kit. They have another kit as well. It has more of like a white, pinkish kind of cool tone highlighters. And if you look at it, it kind of looks like the Anastasia like Sun Kissed or Sun Dripped palette. One of her like highlighter palettes. It kind of looks like it. You get like more orangey tones, more champagnes, a darker, and then a yellow color, and they look really pretty. These colors are really pretty, but they don't work. You have to really constantly build up your product. Let me just do one swipe. Like one swipe, you can barely see, come on. One swipe, you can barely see the pigmentation on there. And normally if a highlighter is very good, very smooth, very creamy, it would give a little bit more. But this one doesn't. You really have to like dip your finger and your brush the product to actually get some product. The product itself is very hard, and I think that's a reason why it doesn't perform as well. And then when it actually goes on your face, it does emphasize texture. It's not as smooth. It doesn't blend into the skin or to your foundation as seamless as the Anastasia one. And I think I paid $12 for this. If it had worked really well or performed like the Wet n Wild highlighters or something, I could justify the $12 price, but $12 for this, you're better off buying 4 of the Wet n Wild, like the single, what are they called? The Photo Focus, the highlighters, the big highlighters that everybody was raving about, like the Precious Petals and all that stuff. You're better off buying 4 of those for the $12 or buying that kit that they now have over this kit. It's just not a good palette. It's not pigmented and it's hard to get product off and hard to pull off the product on your skin. So let's stick with palettes since I have one more. This is from Bare Minerals. Thankfully, I didn't actually buy this palette. It came in a BoxyCharm of mine. This is the Bare Minerals Translucent Powder Duo. The issue with this one is that it just doesn't do anything. This matte white powder is very white, so it does kind of leave a white cast on your skin when you use it to set your makeup. It's not like a horrible powder, but it does give flashback because it's super white. And then this glow product here is nice. It's more of like a whitish kind of champagne color, but then when you like apply it onto your skin, it kind of just like goes away. It gives no highlight, doesn't make your face glow. I thought it was going to be like the ambient lighting powders from Hourglass that are just like a soft, subtle kind of highlight. It doesn't even give you that. It's just like adding an extra layer of powder to your skin. Nobody wants to do that. It has no benefit to you. So yeah. Okay, I have one more powder to talk to you guys about. This is from JCat Beauty. This is the Luxe Pro Powder in the Pearl Luminizer. You guys, I was so upset at this powder. So when I saw that JCat came out with these Luxe Pro powders, they have like a yellow one, they have more of like a pinky one, and then they have this Pearl Luminizer one. I thought that they were gonna be dupes for the Ben Nye Cameo or banana powders, the ones that have the cameo and the banana and then the pink one. I thought they were gonna be dupes for that. They had the yellow one, which was like a dupe for the banana. They had the, what was the other one? The pinky one, which I thought was a dupe for the pink one that Ben Nye had, and then they had this pearl one. So I thought it was going to be like the translucent powder one, like the cameo powder where it like brightens and lightens up. So I went ahead and picked it up. It is this like pearl shade, but honestly I was like more annoyed that I'm like, who the hell would ever use this? So it comes in this little tube. It's pretty affordable, but then when you apply it onto your skin, it leaves glitter particles. Let me see if you guys can see it. White, so you might not be able to see it. But when you apply this onto your skin, it's not white and it's not translucent. It's like pearl. Like this has like glitter particles or like some brightening stuff in it. And it literally looks like you're wearing like highlighter right underneath here. It does brighten, I'll give it that. It does brighten, but it's not the kind of brightening you want. It's not like a matte brightening that's just gonna like, you know, enhance certain features or highlight your skin. It's literally gonna be like you put highlighter right underneath here. It's not subtle at all. When I turned and my face hit the light, it looked like this. Like this highlighter, imagine having that right underneath here. I was so mad, so annoyed. I do not recommend getting this product at all for like everyday makeup. I don't know how somebody would use this to set your face or your under eyes without looking like a disco ball all over. Speaking of effing up your under eye areas, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw this fail video that I had. Not a good time with it, and I wanted to let you guys know in case you have these. And I'm also curious to know if the actual real thing does this. Leave it down in the comments below if it does or if it doesn't and you've tried it out. But this is the Color Guard. I actually got this at TJ Maxx. I think it was like $3, so it's not too bad. It's not like a huge loss. And this is supposed to be a dupe for like the shadow shield that you put underneath your makeup to like catch fallout and stuff like that. Now I could be wrong, but I thought the shadow shields, whether you had actual face makeup on or if you didn't, if you put it on, when you peel it off, it's not supposed to take off your under eye area. I could be wrong. I have never tried the actual shadow shields. So if you guys have, leave it down in the comments and let me know. But these took off everything. So I had done my face makeup already and I was filming like an Instagram tutorial just for the eyes. So I went ahead and put these on. I'm like, let me try it out. Let's see how it works. I put it on and then when I took it off, yeah, it kept my eyeshadow from like falling down, but it also took everything all underneath here. It took it away. The concealer I had, everything I had set all down here was all gone, and I was like, what the hell? It looked like I was wearing goggles. Like just all of this was like my actual like skin color and everything like that, not made up, and everything else was like all done up. I'm too scared to actually try the shadow shields in case it does that. But yeah, if you see these at TJ Maxx or dupes of these, don't buy them. These, everything gone. All right, I have one lip product to talk to you guys about, and this actually isn't like with the formula or the brand. This is just the color preference thing. This is from ColourPop in collaboration with Alexis Ren. This is the Ultra Satin Lip. and this is in the color Bare Necessities. When I first looked at it and saw it, I was like, all right, cool. It's gonna be like a dusty rose kind of lip, maybe a little bit more on the pink side. When I got it, it was like way too pink for me. Look at that. So it's that one right there. It was way too pink for me. It looks like really pale bubblegum pink, and I am not about those colors. I have more warm to neutral undertones in my skin, and I don't know why. I cannot stand like pinks like this on my lips. They just look yuck. Tried it out once or twice. Just not a fan. I have one more thing from ColourPop, and like I said, I really love ColourPop. I raved about them in my end of the year favorites, but this specific product, I just feel like, again, did nothing for me. This is the ColourPop Aventurine Crystal Setting Spray. When these came out, for some reason, people were going bananas for them. They were like selling out, they restocked them, they sold out again, and then they just like died down. Like nobody ever talked about them, nobody ever said anything, at least I didn't see any reviews on them or whatever, and I tried it out for a couple of days, but I just felt like it didn't do anything. So I sprayed it on my face and it smells good. It smells very fresh, very clean, almost like the cucumber melon scent from Bath & Body Works. Kind of smells like that. And it doesn't leave like your face green with spots or anything like that. And aside from that, you know, it didn't do anything else. I didn't feel like my makeup wore better. I didn't feel like it looked any better throughout the day. I didn't feel like it made it last any longer or anything like that. I just didn't notice any difference using this product, and I don't think it was like crazy expensive, but for the price of this, you could just easily buy the Milani Make It Last setting spray and then you'll be slaying all day. And the last two things are hair products. I am not good at doing my hair. I need to be simple, effortlessly, and easy. That's why you always see me rocking the same hairdos, because that's all I know how to do. These were so bad that even my minuscule knowledge of hair, I could tell they weren't good. So this first one is from Marc Anthony. This is the Hydrating Coconut Oil and Shea Butter Volume Hairspray. I'm not like really good with hair, so there's not like a specific hairspray that I use, or I have to use this specific like oil or this specific thing. I'm kind of one of those people, like when it comes to hair, I'll use whatever's there. Throughout time, I started noticing for some reason my hair wasn't holding curl as well. I couldn't figure out why. I have thick hair, but my hair does hold a curl. I realized it was a spray, and I did notice that every time I did my hair, after I was like fully done and then added spray of this, my curls on like one side were like already like sagging and drooping. I couldn't figure out what it was, but it was this one. I think the Hydrating Coconut Oil or the Shea Butter really weighed down my hair. It didn't add volume at all. It just dragged them down. It didn't hold them. You know, I don't know. I think maybe just the combination of all of this stuff mixed into it was just too heavy with my hair that I just stopped using this altogether. And since I've stopped using this, I've noticed that my curls and like my straight hair and stuff lasts a lot longer. So I think it was this. The last product is this one. This is from Conair. This is the Instant Heat Curling Iron, and I think this is the 1.5 barrel. It's like a really big barrel. I wanted one of these for the longest time because I really wanted to do like those loose beachy waves, and a lot of people say that it's easier if you have like a big curling iron and stuff. So I saw this on sale at Ulta. I picked it up, and shortly after using it, I was like, now I know why you were on sale, because this thing sucks. Literally, it takes forever to do a curl. And like I said, I have thick hair, so I know my hair is going to take me at least a half hour. I know that for sure, at least a half hour to do my whole head of hair. But this one takes forever. It takes a long time to heat up. When you actually do it on your hair, a 1-inch section like this, even that takes forever, probably a full minute and a half with this one to curl. And then when it curls, within like 10 minutes, the curls are drooping, they're sagging. I don't know if it's like, it just doesn't generate enough heat or what it is with this one. It just didn't work. And I know it has to be loose waves, so it's gonna be nice and boho and flowy, but even like the really like tight parts, the parts that held onto the heat the most, or the parts that were the most curled, even that stuff looked, it pretty much looked like I had like, you know, shaggy straight hair. All right guys, so that is it. Please leave it down in the comments before if you guys have used any of these products and know how I can get good use out of them, or if you agree with any of these. Otherwise, if you guys have products that you're like, hey, stay away from this one, it's not good, I also want to know. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff is going to be linked down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.